Holy Mother of God. This is how you'll react when you see Checo Perez's overtakes in April to be in the Formula 1 ranking. As you hear, we will see it in a video. It appears twice, but it should appear 3 times as I'm going to show you. He's not winning and I need your help. Please click on the link I've left in the description to vote for Checo Perez. Notice its split is with 2, with the overtaking of Hamilton in Japan and the overtaking of Leclerc in China. It competes against Yuki Tsunoda's pass on Hulkenberg, which I'm going to show you exceptionally. And you'll see how it should have been nominated for 3 passes. He is the only driver who in April is nominated twice. The other is Hamilton in China by Hulkenberg and Lando Norris. Hamilton at the Japan Grand Prix. You will see how it is spectacular. All the overtaking should be part of Checo Perez's footage here. You see him fighting everyone at the start of a fantastic season. Genius move for everyone except for someone. Watch this video. It'll blow your mind. You'll be amazed by the 2024 version of Sergio Pérez, even in Formula 1. He's forced to nominate it twice as the best pass of April. And I'm going to show you that the best of all hasn't been put. It should be there 3 times and he does it while talking Nowins. Welcome by Maniacs Formula 1 section. And my goodness, Sergio Pérez, I saw it but I couldn't imagine such madness. I'm going to show cameras that are not normal. But first, I'll show you pictures of the overtakes from the cameras that you all have probably already seen. Pay attention. This is one of Sergio Pérez's standout overtakes. It happened at the Japanese Grand Prix, Hamilton. And notice, it was lap 17. He dives in like this at the fastest curve of the Suzuka circuit. Notice this one where she's not nominated is also in Suzuka lap 22 to Lando Norris. Notice the detail. You're about to see this on video now. It's a cool trick Checo Perez pulls on Lando Norris to overtake him. But that's not all. There's also the overtaking. China to Charles Leclerc. No, notice here on lap 39. These are the cameras that we can see that everyone has seen. All these cameras have been replayed over and over because I want to show you another point of view. The rivals' cameras, so you can see the thrill of Formula 1 from another point of view. You're going to see it on video. Perfect how Checo intimidates all his rivals in a scandalous way. Details. First, we enter the link in the description and vote for whichever you want. I would opt not to split and go with the strongest one, which is Japanese Hamilton 18%, and notice we compete against Norris's 31% and Yuki Tsunoda's 36%. See the madness. Checo Perez overtakes Leclerc. Here you can see part of it. Now we're going to see in video how intimately, and you can see how Hamilton gets into the fastest curve of circuits, which is very dangerous. Straight away, Hamilton freaks out and lets him pass. Just like that, he intimidates directly too. To Charles Leclerc, before overtaking him, notice what a madness, how that spectacular Checo Perez pressures him. And now we are going to see it on video. Because we really can see situations like this, but Formula 1 requires thorough analysis. And we have lots to show. Look, first I'm going to show overtaking. What's in it for me? I have to be honest, should be fighting with Checo Perez's because it's a very good overtaking, my goodness, Yuki. The move he pulled out of the hat at the Japanese Grand Prix. Check out this pure madness. I'm going to switch to Nico Yuls's camera, who is defending against Yuki Tsunoda. Okay, I have already told you that you are going to see very spectacular viewpoints. Holy Mother of God is going to be your reaction at the end of the video. And this is just the appetizer. Now notice here, Nico judged. On the side for now, he has no one. But he will encounter Yuki Tsunoda. He's in the first twisty sector of the Suzuka curves. The same sector where Mark Zuckerberg was last year, almost 7/10. Regarding Sergio Pérez, we find ourselves here. It's impossible to overtake friends, not even on the easy level of the console. Just look at what he pulls out of his hat. Yuki Tsunoda, when in reality Nico Hulkenberg is not going slow at all. The curves. The Suzuka SS, pay attention, watch the madness. He's not going to wait. Nor is Hulkenberg going to be scared. How does he appear? My goodness, he's Nova. My goodness. Notice what a real madness, eh?
But
To warm up.
Perez's thing is even worse.
What is this? How fast does its trend pass through here? It seems it's going to go out of sight. Watch here as Hulkenberg's steering wheel to the max to avoid collision. Looking at this mom's car like saying, oh my god, this is a Japanese lightning. He overtakes. Notice how even the Hulkenberg steering wheel shakes. Obviously, there are differences in the tires, it must be said. But the overtaking is tremendously explicit. This is the number one currently. There are a few days left. We are on the 27th. You have to vote, vote, and vote. Before showing you Sergio Perez's overtakes, which count in the ranking, I want to show you one by Lando Norris, which I've already spoiled a bit, on how to take advantage of the DRS zone to then have it so that Norris can overtake him. And it has not been nominated. This is Checo Perez's best,
Yes.
though
Okay,
Hamilton's
thank you.
is sheer madness. But let's focus. Let's get on the onboard of Nowins, a Norris
And,
that stay tuned for future videos. They'll be very funny. But notice, Lando Norris is going to take the fastest curve.
From the championship, that one.
Sergio Pérez overtakes Hamilton, as you'll see. Very dangerous. Here he decides not at that pace that this one is a bit and prefers not to. But there's the last curve. And pay attention to the key moment, which is the point from the DRS zone. The key point is the DRS zone, which we have shown in the photo. As I check, it doesn't advance. See? There it is. That's the key point. Checo knows he has to stay behind there. Why? So he can activate the DRS zone after the last corner. It's incredible how Checo is showing an impressively high level in 2021. Absolutely spectacular. Lando Norris doesn't even see it coming, look. What's going on there? Don't laugh easy thinking you won't be overtaken. And suddenly there's Checo Perez. There's the DRS line. Sorry, not that one. This one. And here comes Checo Perez, waiting to cross the DRS line and takes it. Boom! I'll crash into you. Sineka pa na. As the Mexican knows how, Unstoppable knows it's going to come in with less traction. Kiko hasn't won a race, but he knows this, and notice how he tries to get better traction. See how he loops around, as we've said many times, but no laughs. Here you're going to learn one. You're going to grow up, my friend. Thanks, Sergio Pérez, for teaching you this neat trick. Because crossing the white line before, mapainisan pwede mapampal. It allows him, look, goodbye, goodbye, goodbye. But not because of the pushback, but because of the wing. Notice. Here, agpo sa naniyusan apigos, like the Red Bull's wing is totally open because of the master move you've been shown.
That always happens.
Talking no wins. After showing you this, which for me should be the third overtaking that Sergio Pérez should enter this April for voting, I'm going to show you what Formula 1 has decided it. I'll put it on. First, I'm going to show you Leclerc's, which I really like because he pressures in a spectacular way, and I'm going to show it with a different camera so you can see. The anxiety when Sergio Pérez is behind, it's no joke. Not to laugh about. We're not crazy about Checo. No. Look at this. This the Chinese Grand Prix. What Sergio Pérez does. The harassment and demolition. This is the first turn. The first curve of the Chinese Grand Prix. Do you remember Speed Freaks, the video about Sergio Pérez's strategy in 2019 with Racing Point? How he moved up 4 places doing the Bermuda Triangle that we say Alonso then copied to overtake in the...
No.
Well, notice they do the same thing. Bermuda Triangle for Charles Leclerc, which obviously Formula 1 saw and ranked it as one of the best overtakings of April. Let me know in the comments which one you think. That's the best. But notice, absolutely, see how he uses the car to make the Bermuda Triangle to get better traction and how he's about to overtake. Because here, it almost crashes due to the extra pull from the Bermuda Triangle goes off track. And from worse, notice how the car there, he loses it. Nevertheless, keeps the pedal to the metal. Notice there's a difference there to throw himself at the
Kill
pit.
him, clergy.
An impressive process. Checo Perez, fantastic. How he gets into Leclerc in the corner and Leclerc can do absolutely nothing, not negotiate, nothing. Sergio Pérez keeps the position. And now I'm going to show you the method, which is for me, the best overtaking, along with the one I showed you from Norris. Norris's is very clear. I insist, because if we look at the footage, it's very clear how Checo waits to the DRS zone to try to pass. Move it. That Norris could get that DRS zone, that would have, involving Checo Perez, would no doubt lose positions there because he would have had to fight another lap until he made the overtake. Notice that the point is crucial. It doesn't consider it. It's down here. Formula 1 doesn't consider it. It's this one on my screen now. Formula 1 doesn't consider it, but going through there, notice the detail because it's a very key detail how Lando Norris goes through to the millimeter ahead because Checo Perez is waiting for him and looking for him just like that. That is, he dives at the last moment just to take advantage of the DRS zone. It's absolutely spectacular. And this should have been named by Formula 1 as the overtake of the month. For me, it has been even better. But it's not about being selected. It's about what he did to Hamilton. And what did he do to Hamilton? You'll see how Hamilton is really struggling this season. And it's not for nothing. It's because he's being humiliated among other drivers by Sergio Pérez. Notice in the faster curve, skinny
Donato good with a
Suzuka's sneaky check. Like here, Hamilton comes out a bit. Counter steering. There's nothing on that curve where I'm going to show you. There you never overtake. Only master drivers have overtaken. Let's remember, for example, the overtaking on Fernando Alonso's Renault by Michael Schumacher at the 130R. And take note, what a tremendous pass Schumacher is going to make.
ahead.
Sergio Pérez to his archenemy, Luis Fonsi. Hamilton. Notice, they're approaching the curve. Have you seen Hamilton's helmet? Have you seen how crazy it is? How Hamilton already sees he's going to get him. He takes the turn, counter steers. And here, pay attention. Look at Hamilton's little head. See? There he turned. There he turned. See how his head moves to the left. He's looking straight ahead at the incoming tornado. Here comes the Mexican. Here comes Checo Perez. Astonishing how Checo Perez is giving a masterclass to all his Anglo-American rivals. Pamarwataras. He's seeing it. Notice how he doesn't stop controlling.
Roll it by the rear view.
Look straight
see?
ahead. It was looking elsewhere before.
There again.
Again, checking the distance, that is. Looking to see where it is now. Let's see where it is. Here, a second and a half. Like when you're on the highway and you look through the rear view to control the speed of the one
And that's
coming from behind. So notice how amazing it is how scared he gets. And look again. Now, there are 6, 7,
By
8, 12, 25 times Hamilton has looked. Because he sees the storm coming. This is like when you look back and see the sky. Look, with lightning and you...
Everything's about
boom
to
right
blow
there.
up.
Yes, indeed.
Notice the speeds?
What's happening?
5 Perez to Hamilton. This is outrageous, huh? It's awesome.
Auntie, I have to say, Hamilton surely messes up here because this is a full throttle curve. And Hamilton doesn't go full throttle there. But he's checked 7 times in the rearview mirror that Checo is coming. Look where Checo is going, huh? He's going to Australia, huh? He's off to Australia. Amazing. I'll say it again as Hamilton comes here. His car drifts a bit, almost off track, but no worries. As passport? No passport. If I had a passport, no. But there's a passport, okay? And here, notice, it's hilarious how many times Hamilton looks here. Already looks once or twice.
Look at that madness. 1. Another.
And bam, he sneaks past Checo. Amazing. It's grand. Like Checo Perez. Without having a properly set up car, we insist, because it has been repeatedly reported, he said, I don't have the car and it sneaks through. It's brutal. I'm going to leave it one more time at full speed for you to see, right?
Does it slip away?
1, 2, 3, 4.
Bingo.
And it happens?
I watched 20 times. Wow,
At the
impressive.
type C, the lightning strikes him on the head and splits him in half. He looks 5 times and the lightning passes.
From Checo Perez.
Look. Speed.
Oh, my was
They told
going
me
to
so and it was
school.
over.
My uncle, they said.
No way.
Mother
of
God.
God, I promised you.
The video was spectacular and we've achieved it. I'll tell you one thing, friends. We need to vote so that this overtake beats Tsunoda's. Yes, Tsunoda, I love you. Sending you a Japanese kiss, yes. But Checo has to win too. I acknowledge it was a spectacular overtake, but I say again, he's not. Checo has to win. Is life that hard? Just like Verstappen wins sometimes. Well, he has to do this because look, what? Right now? Norris is even beating Checo. I didn't show you that overtaking because it's worthless. And look how we're doing with the 18%. Forget about Sergio Pérez, Kaina, Leclerc. We're focusing on the 18%. Link in the description. And Yuki Tsunoda gives 36%. Lando Norris, 31%. It's tough, but we Hispanics can make it happen. Because my goodness, I'll say it again before I go, everyone intimidated. And friends, just to say that, Holy Mother of God, Aga Doce Cathedral.